What I didn't do is I didn't make it long enough to go from here to here to here to here. It only goes about up to here. So I'm contemplating on making a rose. All you have to do is, you know, make it in a circle, turn it in a circle. What I do is I finish off the ends, I fold them in, and then I use my heat and bond tape and iron that. So I have a couple of ideas that I could do with this. I don't have to add it. I could add it. I'm not sure. So I'm fooling around with a couple of things. Now this is Cafe Facet fabric, and his fabric is fabulous. All his fabrics match. This is another piece from him. And these, what I did was I made a leaf. So I tucked it in, I cut it out, and then I give it a decorative stitch around, and then, so all his fabrics are fabulous. I could add a leaf like that. This is just a cherry. I was going to make a cherry with this. Or put a piece like this. I got some ribbons. I made a yo-yo with his fabric. This is another one of his fabrics. But as you see, they all blend. They all go together. And the guy's a genius. Then I was saying, okay, so maybe I'll add some rickrack to it, but I'm not sure. Because at this point, I'm just fooling around. And I don't know if I want to, keep the rosette. Or maybe make this bigger so that it does the whole circumference of the, the leaf, so it doesn't look awkward. Or make this bigger. Nah. Or just change it for something else. I have a bunch of his fabrics. I'll show you. So I don't have too much. I used to have a lot. So these are all Cafe. I don't know if you can see. This one's not. The checkers is not. This one is. This I just bought. I think that's Free Spirit or something. See, but all his fabrics blend. The oranges, the blues. These are not. This is not him. They go with everything. So in here what I do is I make leaves. Or I make petals. This is, I sprayed something on there because it's hard. So I make the leaves. I'm not ready yet to, to indent it. This is another pretty fabric. So and these are really easy. You just cut out the shape and you can make a circle. Yo-yos are easy. There's a ton of videos on how to make a yo-yo. And then these are the pieces that I made already. So if I wanted to, I can add that piece. And I could put, I think I have beads on here. Yeah, I could add more beads if I wanted to. I don't know about this piece. That doesn't go. But it's, it's mix and match. And whatever your eye pulls in for that particular Or maybe I'll work with the blues, because I have this I'm going to blend. These are batiks, and I was going to use this as a strap. Maybe I'll make some yo-yos with that, because the blue goes really nice. And it took me a long time to figure out what to mix these with. And when you work with his fabric, you'll find that black and white makes this fabric pop. So maybe I'll make a cording. I'll do a cording all along here at the edge. But this is the stage where I'm just going to fool around with it and figure out what looks good and what doesn't. Also, I can just add a piece of rickrack. And then, you know, it's going to snap here. So I can have the that. And then I could add a pretty button. Or that doesn't go. I have more buttons, but I have to figure it out. I have to see what looks good, what doesn't. That may look good too. Or I'll add a pocket here. But that will take up the whole bag, because it's a small bag. It's for a child. I'm going to make a bigger bag for this too, and that may give me a good idea too. All right. Maybe I'll add some. Well, I still have to do the inside of the bag. But maybe I'll make some more petals with Cafe Facet. So this, I could do with this. No, I don't know. It has to, all of a sudden when I look at it, it's just going to make sense. And I like everything colorful. That doesn't go. But that may go. This is just a piece that I was fooling around with. Yeah, that looks good. And then maybe put this. Put this piece on the end. I don't know. I'll see. This is too big for the bag because the bag is too small. But I can, what I do to stick this together, you could sew it, but I hot glue it. And there's a hot glue for fabric, and it just sticks perfectly. You can't rip it apart no matter what you do. So maybe I'll hot glue it. Okay, guys, I'll show you the next step when I get to it.